we are! Pensbury Manor. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Well, he wasn't a myth. He's actually a man. His name is William Penn. He is the guy, well, not he, this is a statue of him. He founded Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania. Yeah, William Penn was this guy. He was a Quaker. You're not really supposed to have religious freedom over there in the United Kingdom. He wanted to be a Quaker, and one of the he wanted everybody to practice their own religion. That's pretty much it. But he was kind of like a rebel. He would practice being a Quaker over where you're supposed to be a Protestant, and the King of England was like, listen, do me a favor. You're just too much trouble. Here's a big chunk of land over in the colonies. I don't know. Do they call it the American colonies then? So here's a big chunk of land. Go over there and practice your goofy religion. William Penn said, well, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate this land. I think he was just going to call it Sylvania, which means the woods. And the King of England said, listen, just give your dad, you're not, Quakers have these goofy religious beliefs that they don't name anything after anybody. There's no First Street in Philadelphia because nothing can be first but God. So we have Front Street, and that's because of William Penn. And so the King of England said, hey, just give your dad some respect. Call it Pennsylvania, meaning Penn's Woods. So anyway, so this is where William Penn lived when he lived in Pennsylvania. He lived at Pensbury Manor. So this is it, Pensbury Manor. How exciting is this? It's 3 o'clock on a Friday. They do walking tours of the grounds where you get to actually go inside the buildings. But the last tour is at 2:30. I have a map, and I figured we'll just walk in here real quick. We'll do this real quick. Every second grader who lives in Philadelphia goes to Pensbury Manor. What's this? This is, oh, I can make a phone call. You know what? This is underneath. We're going to keep going. We're fighting rain. It's going to rain in about 20 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to walk around the grounds, take a peek at the houses. There's William Penn's Ford vans. Isn't that great? And what he would do is he would have a boat, and he would just hop on this boat. This is the Delaware River, and he would just go that direction, and that would take him to Philadelphia. You see the property itself. It's pretty far away from the river, so I don't think he would have to worry about flooding. He probably did have to worry about goose shit, because that is everywhere I'm looking. Oh, are these the steps to his... Oh, wow, this might be... These steps, these might be authentic to Penn. But yeah, you would take these steps. They probably... and you would get on your boat. Look how, this must be high tide. That's pretty cool. And then he would, I think it's about 26 miles. I'm not sure how long it would take you to go by boat to Philadelphia. He would also take horse and carriage, and he would ride his horse from here to Philadelphia. And there's a bridge in Holmesburg. And one of the parts to get from here to Philadelphia, one of the problems that was a big bitch was Pennypack Creek had a, there's a little bit of water you have to cross. So William Penn said, I don't like crossing that, that creek. Why don't you do me a favor? I don't know if he probably called it a creek. He said, why don't you guys do me a favor? Why don't you guys build me a bridge? And the oldest bridge in America is on Frankfort Ave in Holmesburg. Again, it's a den of lies. This isn't his house. But it's a good idea. The foundation, if I found out, is original. And if you ever go inside here, they have furniture for you to look at. I go, look at the glass. Wavy glass. That's old glass. They really make it hard for you to see inside. Look how dark it is. So, now I talked about how he would go to Philadelphia, ride horseback. This might be original to the grounds. But so this is the thing, you would get up and you would walk on here and then you would hop on your horse, or if you had a carriage, you would get in here and get on your carriage. If you look at the other steps in this place, if you look at the steps at this, you could tell these are newer steps. These seem old, man. And the lady at the front gate said that this could be possibly original to the grounds. But this is a big shot of his house. And like I said, the foundation underneath the building is the original foundation they built on top of it. So that's pretty neat. I feel like I'm the only person here. Oh. This is where they would smoke meat. Huh. Looks like prosciutto. I guess, right? It's not William Penn cemetery. He's not, he's buried over in England. Real tiny little, I mean, you should see his grave. Matter of fact, here is his grave. What do you think of that? I save you the time to Google. So do me a favor, hit the like button. You ain't got to Google William Penn's grave. How many people we're going to? Maybe one person. You're welcome. This would be an awesome place to like have a pic. I guess some places you gotta preserve. You can't picnic everywhere, but here we go. There it is, the cemetery. The original cemetery was established in 1687 by the Pemberton family. All right, so it looks like the oldest headstone is 1687. 1687, the Pemberton family, they were buried here. That's pretty cool. So the Pemberton family, these guys were good friends with William Penn, and they helped manage the estate. So I guess he was like, oh, when they die, you just throw them here, no problem. I don't think that's exactly how it went. Where Ben Franklin lived in Philadelphia, his house was torn down. And there's really nothing there. They had like a metal frame of what his house looked like. I much prefer an actual, authentic house. I think it would draw more tourists to the city. I think people would come to see, well, maybe not, who knows. But I actually like seeing what the house really looked like. It really is, how do you think about it? How did they get the aluminum siding on the front of it? Right. Now remember, as a kid, I remember sheep shearing day at Pensbury Manor was like a big deal. And like people would get, that's like the only time you would ever go to Pensbury Manor with your parents. I don't think I ever did. This is just a school trip thing. If you're from Philadelphia, this is a good question. If you're from Philadelphia, did you ever go here with anybody besides school? Because I think I only did school. Although I've come here twice in the last 5 years. It doesn't. I don't know how this place makes money. There's nobody here ever. I guess the school trips during the day, but. I could tell the lady who was working at the front desk, her favorite thing is the animals. She was like, okay, just so you know, when you go in the barn, we got 2 oxen, a bunch of geese, sheep. There's some baby sheep. I was like, okay. Not really here for the petting zoo. I'm more here for the look at that house that I can't go in. I would like to go in there maybe one time. There is one thing inside. There is one piece of furniture or a plate or something of William Penn that they actually know about. There's another thing. There's 2 items in there that they think William Penn used. And yeah, a lot of it's just it's furniture from the time. Disinfect your shoes, okay. Hey! Oh, look, it's the managers for the Mets. Hello. Thank you. Well, hello. What's going on, cuz? You guys going good? Yeah, I'll talk to you. Oh, look, here's the horse. Oh, this lamb, these little baby lambs. Oh, I come in peace. I come in peace. Hey, hello. It's okay. They are getting weaned off their mother, so they're separated from the flock right now. Hello. How you guys doing? Everything going good? I hear the weather's getting pretty bad. Yeah, it was a horrible joke. I'm sorry. There we go. Oxen. Hello. Hello, oxen. Yeah, they're not impressed. Guys having fun? Fantastic. Oh, here's another horse's head. You guys ever see The Godfather? Yeah. There's one scene, I don't want to talk about it too much, but there's a scene where the guy who looks just like you winds up in a bed. All right, nice talking to you. Hello. Hello, pretty horse. Please don't spit on me. Do horses spit? Hello. Yeah? Everything going good? You're pretty big. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, the lady said we have some geese. I'm like, how the hell do you keep geese? Like, don't they know they can just flap their wings and get the hell out of here? But they have geese. What's going on? You alright? Alright. Yeah, but just so you guys know, besides William Penn, people only come here because you guys get sheep sheared. You're the star attraction. Right? Right? Yeah, okay. Right, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay. Whoa, you're going to be talking to me now? Like, he was leaving. No? I'm going to turn around. You guys are going to talk. I know. Yeah, see? I know it. Bah. Oh, see that one? Bah. 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 Every time I go in there, they talk trash. All right. I definitely was just heckled by animals. I mean, pretty much, it's like a petting zoo, but you can't pet anything, and you can't go in it. I should have gotten here a half hour earlier. This is a barge. Let's see, and this is William Penn's golf cart. William Penn's personal sailing barge. The barge was typical of a luxurious 17th century rivercraft. Makes me think of that movie Summer Rental. Well, surprisingly, I was talking to one of the employees about visitors at Pensbury Manor. I was like, how many people come here a year? And she said, well, they have different events. So, like, the biggest event they have, there's a night where they do it up like Christmas. Like, William Penn's time, they light up all the Christmas lights. I think I'm going to check that out. That sounds like a good time. And she says a few thousand people come out to that. But for the year, probably about 20,000 people. That's it. School trips, everybody. 20,000 to 30,000 people come here and visit this place. Huh. Well, it needs to be here. I'm not saying we need to, but that's absolutely crazy. So, if you want to check out Pensbury Manor, Google, if you want to check out Pensbury Manor, check them out. I don't know if they have a website or anything. I'm sure they have a website. Just Google Pensbury Manor. And it's, if you like history, if it wasn't for William Penn, I'll tell you, if it wasn't for his seatbelts, I'd be dead. If it wasn't for William Penn wanting there to be freedom of religion, I don't think the United States of America exists the way we know it. William Penn is more important. I mean, if it wasn't for William Penn, there isn't a George Washington. So we definitely need to keep this space, not that anybody's talking about getting rid of this space, but this space, it should be visited more. He's really an important figure in American history. If you like this video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. My merch, it's fire. And if you want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. You get bonus videos, postcards, and early previews. But don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll sail with you later. Toodles!